Treyway, y'all. You already know what it is. Treyway up. Gotti Gotti. You guys know who I'm talking about, that little Yachi dude. Little Yachi. That dude's not dumb. A lot of people think that guy's dumb. No, dude. He's not. He looks a little bit ridiculous. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, he's the dude with the rainbow hair. I saw some of you guys posting on Monk Mode. Oh, this is the man of their generation. This is... Yeah, he looks ridiculous, but he knows what he's doing. I was looking at his Instagram, and the dude had a cool... like in the last 6 months, he has been crushing it. He's got a little baby girl. I think he was broke 6 months ago, you know, and now he has like 7 Billboard songs. That's insane. Anyway, I saw him in a video, and he was like giving out money to the poor people. I think he was in Dominican Republic. That dude knows what he's doing, man. He's got that clout game. Selling out shows. When you make that much money, I wonder where that takes you. I mean, I'm sure that with that much money, because he can buy anything he wants. He was dropping, I think he dropped like $100,000 on a chain. I was looking at his Instagram. I mean, you come up with that much money, a couple mil, in 6 months, your life changes rapidly. I mean, you get everything you want all at once. So what do you end up doing? You know, there's levels to money where there's levels to money. So many of us are just trying to make enough money to buy food, groceries, live. And, you know, if you don't have that level, that fucking sucks. You can't really think about anything else. Well, there's another level. You're probably living comfortable. And you're living comfortable, and you're at a place where you don't want to lose the money because you don't want to lose the comfort. And you can do a lot of nice things, right? But you're still worried about money. So and then comes a point where you got a lot of money. Now it's just, what do I do with it? Well, at this level, probably if you're a decent person, you probably notice a lot of the suffering in the world. And then it becomes like, I wonder, how can I best give money away to make the lives of other people better? You know, to see the world by my doing. Dude, become a philanthropist. I mean, look at all the rich, the ultra rich. What are they doing? They do that. I got a buddy that's got a lot of money, and that's kind of what he said. He was like, yeah, man, I want to fund like NASA or something, SpaceX. Like, let's change the world, man. Once you get a lot of money, I'm sure that's all that's left. It's got to be the greatest feeling, to help other people. But man, when you're down in the dumps and you're broke, it sucks. I've been in a lot of those positions, man. Fuck, I'm still in that position, bro. You know, I'm barely making it, barely above the surface, barely taking a breath. You got to keep fighting, and I know it gets so difficult, but you got to keep fighting, man. Because what else is there to do? One day, if you stick with something, it's gonna get better. If you put in, you guys can probably do pretty damn good for yourself if you stay focused on something. You give it a little bit of effort. You give it some of your heart. You don't give up right away because you're not seeing progress. You know, that's a given. It's going to take time. 6 months is not a long time to stick to one thing. It's not. I think Peter Drucker said 18 months to see a business. If someone's not working at 18 months, maybe you should give up on it. Or tweak things. And hopefully you're course correcting as you go along. But I think a lot of us get discouraged. We just stop implementing. We stop trying. It's hard. Obviously, you're going to run out of energy. if you keep trying and failing. But I don't think a lot of people try enough things. And maybe that's because we don't know what we want. I know in the beginning, man, I didn't know what the fuck I wanted. I kind of just, sometimes you get lucky and you fall into a position or the stars align where your life is set up so there's some good opportunities coming your way. And then when those opportunities show up, you have the fortitude or the courage to say, okay, well, I'm going to try it. I think that's how a lot of people get into sales. And once you understand sales, that's a pretty mind-blowing concept that sales make the world go round. And in sales, it's based off a commission, so you understand I'm responsible for making my income. And yeah, you're selling someone else's product if you're going to a job in sales, but that's really the first time you get a taste of moving stuff, that circulation, and sort of what it takes, because you can't be, there's a certain sort of, a lot of people don't know, when it comes to making money, like there's a lot of guys that, it's almost like talking to a woman, or it's, you can't be squeamish, dude, about sales or about making money. You gotta really believe you can make some money. I don't think a lot of us know that. Like, imagine if you were making an extra $500 online. Like, that would have been, what is making $500 online if you're born in the 90s? Like, what? Online you can make money like this? It's like you weren't raised to know that. Or if you can have multiple streams of income, like you weren't raised really to think like that, and that it can work. So that's, when I'm talking about that, it's like, really though, you don't even think about it. Like your brain's is still in that primitive animal state where you don't even entertain those thoughts. So why would you? It's not even that's what knowledge gives you. Knowing it, there's more possibilities. There's more possibilities than my little brain can think of. So you just keep learning, and you keep unlocking new possibilities and different things. You don't want to stall out, or else you're all in your head. You're just in the same process of thinking as you've always been. That's weird. You'll notice too that, like I said, man, it's not easy to make money, and sometimes you'll see guys that have they don't even think about it anymore, that when you start to sell something, even with the Monk Mode box, like look at a few of the guys with the Monk Mode box. It's like, it's a $7 product. I've made 1,000 videos and I sell a product, and people they jump away. It's like, whenever you sell something, people are going to sort of immediately draw back. It's like, I think that's how we've been raised. Everyone's trying to sell us something. It's like a default thing to jump back, be on guard. And so, like, when you start selling something, when you start doing something in your life, where you're moving products, that's how you're gonna make the most money. Or you're doing a job that's difficult, high demand. You're a doctor, no wonder you make a lot of money. It's very difficult. It's not difficult to work at Starbucks, or to, it's probably annoying. You get burned by this hot coffee, but it's not difficult. So you gotta be fucking ballsy, bro, to make money, because people will instantly hate on you, or they'll just think you're retarded. Like, your family's going to question what you're doing. They're not going to support you. Friends are going to be a little worried, and this is even like haters. It's just like people don't understand. So you got to have resolve and a lack of squeamishness, the ability to do what it takes. And that's what I'm talking about, is like, keep fighting, bro. Keep fighting. Fight the good fight. Because eventually, what do we want? What makes life worth living? Well, that's a big question. probably being able to get out of your own head and help other people and set up your life so you're enjoying other people in your life. You're enjoying community. You're enjoying the pleasantries of life. Some nice food, great sex, some young children, raising your children. We've been doing it for years. We've been doing it for centuries. Who in their right mind would want to get rid of that, dude? Who in their right mind thinks that, like, that's not going to be fulfilling? You just, like, you're going to be a 50-year-old single man, no children, no legacy left behind, whatever. For myself, I want to be able to usher my life. I want a fucking kid, dude. Young little child I'm holding in my arm. Come here, baby. Imagine that. What else are you gonna do? Men going their own way. It's kind of weird to see, like, young guys at an early age start to almost move out of the king. They're just like, all right, you don't want to be a king when you get older? Huh. I mean, obviously I see it. The world is a great place, by the way. It's a great place. But I see why a lot of it's not exactly set up if you can get yourself into some trouble. So let's just acknowledge that. But I'm just saying is that life with a family would be pretty damn good. And you gotta be able to make some money, dude. We gotta work hard. We gotta be able to be diligent, vigilant. Take responsibility. Stop complaining. It's fucking tough, man. Your energy's down. Get filled with pity, contempt. That's a bad place to be. Apathy, indifference. When you know what I did today? By the way, I went outside first thing in the morning when I woke up, and I just stood on the grass with my bare feet. And I don't usually do that, but that was instantly like, I'm telling you, like, it woke me up, dude. I felt like the core of the earth shoot through my body, into my balls, energized me right away. Made me grateful just seeing, like, that green, that grass in between my toes. That was pretty cool. It's a great feeling. I'm gonna start doing that every morning. It's kind of hippie, but whatever, dude. I'm not telling you to go hug a tree. Just stand in the grass. And making life worth it. It is worth it. If you feel good, life's worth it. There's not. And eventually you give back to the community. You make the community a better place. You help those in need. Not even with just money, but with you, by being, sometimes, like, you just hear something. Sometimes you just hang out with a friend. You just hear something, or you guys work on something together. You're not in this alone. What a grand feeling. There's so much power in being around other people and the healing effects of that. Feeling like you're cared for, you're liked, you're loved. And when you don't have that, man, it gets you weird. It gets you depressed quick. You get ill. You're going to get ill. I was reading, there's like a lack of time in the medical industry that doctors have to spend with patients. So if you're seeing 50 patients a day, eventually these patients are going to become just like numbers to you. You're just ushering them in and out. There's not enough time to care, to really form a relationship. But that's what these people need, dude. It's like, if you just were to treat someone with indifference and like they're just a robot, welcome to the office, come in, get out, here's your prescription. It's like, dude, how's this person going to heal? You need to feel like someone cares for you. They've done studies that was saying in this book, Social Intelligence by Daniel Goleman, 2 minutes building rapport with someone made them heal quicker. Almost always. Just, how's your day? How's your family? What's going on in life? Just an extra 2 minutes, dude, just to bond. That's powerful. That's why I did that video in the workplace. If you got a workplace, dude, and you're getting stressed out, you better figure that out, man. Stand up for yourself. Be able to speak the truth and call people out when they're slithering, when there's lies being told, when there's someone trying to stir up hate. Be wise and put an end to it, or else it'll fester. But we have the ability to heal each other by words of kindness, support, love. We have the ability. And I think that ability may be getting, there's a lack of community. There's a lack of that, man. I was talking to my friend's Serbian mother, and she was like, when I was younger, I used to walk down the street. They would have it like on the weekends. It was just like a festival for like 2 miles. Just people, bringing out bread and wine, and they were in Serbia, and there were people making food and offering you, and you're buying from here. It's like people cared about each other. There was this like human interaction. Imagine how that would invigorate the body, that would heal the body. It would get you out of here, It would give life like a joyfulness. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's so weird. We live in that. It's like increasingly isolated. We got these Apple earpods. Everyone's just listening to fucking headphones. You just walk in front of people. You don't say anything. Like, that's so odd, But I mean, that's what we do. You just go to the store and you're gonna scan an item on a robotic scanner and pay for it. You don't even gotta say hi to one person in a store. Yet there's 200 people in Walmart. Fuck. You don't even gotta leave your fucking house, dude. You don't even gotta go in the grocery store anymore. At my local grocery store, you order the food ahead of time. The food comes out to you. They'll literally package the food and bring it out to you. You don't gotta say hi to anyone. You want stuff? They got Uber Eats, bro. Imagine when they get the electronic cars. That's gonna be weird. When everything starts getting autonomy, or everything's digital. That's gonna be weird. You know what's really crazy? I went into the airport a few times this year to go on a plane. But the TSA workers, man. I got a buddy that works in TSA. That just looks like such a dismal job. Depressing. I don't know, man. I asked him how many dildos he's seen. He said a lot. But imagine being a TSA worker, bro. But yeah, man, I don't know. That maybe that's a call to action for us all. We're being called to action. We gotta get our shit together, bro. That's the only way. We gotta get our shit together. That's it. We gotta get our shit together and cut the complaining and the responsibility, It's not work hard, seek wisdom, love others, man. Like, that's what America was built on, pretty much. These are principles from the Bible. The Bible was telling us this stuff. You read Proverbs, dude. Seek wisdom, the love of knowledge. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Seek it with your life. I think when we have community, or you find identity in community, you find like a purpose in that. And I think that we're just getting spread thin. So then you're left to sort of, what do I do? And you're left to this YOLO, hedonistic lifestyle. Even that's what bodybuilding has done for me, man. Like lifting weights. I felt that community with my brothers, dude. Back in high school, we're all getting our pumps on. We're all making gains. Hell yeah. I had the whole lunchroom go into the weight room for 30 minutes during lunch. Every week it's growing. More people are starting to lift weights. Hell yeah, man. This is awesome. We're all making gains. Everyone's trying to put up bigger numbers. Felt really good. I have never been more inspired when that was taking place. So, you have purpose, you find that mission. Then you have something to hold you above the water. It's like a raft. When the tides start coming, what do you have? You have something that is your fucking life boat. It's gonna save you. You don't turn to the YOLO. It's so easy to get into that YOLO mindset, that hedonistic life mindset, dude. You stop caring about, you just wanna feel good enough to get through the day. We gotta feel good, but maybe we gotta do it another way. So that is our mission, bros, we gotta be kings. It's a call to action. What is the call to action? What does that mean for us? So we can discuss that more. What does that mean for us? I'm gonna end this video here, bros. I will see you next time. Stay strong.